Hey guys, on this video I want to explore this little thing called dependent, which is present on dynamic variables and also in flows for system dynamics. Normally, when you want to copy a variable in another one, you use shadows. So if I use a shadow, I can select variable copy and it will have the same value because it's just a shadow variable. But what happens when you have an agent-based model and you have two agents? A single agent, which has a variable called variable, and another single agent where you have another variable called variable copy. When you use the shadow, you cannot see the variables on the other agents. So you need to do something else. And that something else is in fact using the dependent functionality. So even if I use a 5 here, for example, and I use dependent, the value of this variable will not be 5. In fact, this is not editable. As soon as you click dependent, you cannot edit this formula. Let's go to single agent. And you see that this variable has, let's make a function here, ramp, and we'll make a slope of 1, start time 0, and end time 100. So we have a ramp on this variable, and we will have the dependent variable on the other side. So here you don't see anything, right? In main you only see the two agents created. To see them on main, you need to click on here, visible on upper agent, and the same you do it in here, the variable copy, visible on upper agent. So you will see both of them here. Now you do this little trick. You go to the agent palette and you use a connector. So we will connect the single agent to another single agent variable copy. So now these two variables are connected, and this variable copy is dependent on variable. So it will have the exact same value. Now, if you run the model, you won't see anything really, because we haven't defined its visibility yet. In fact, the first step is to make this actually presentable. So you have to show presentation here, and also here. No, here, show presentation again. And you will still see nothing because you need to create an icon, really. You see an icon here, but it doesn't really exist as a visible thing. So you can just create anything else and make it a variable, an icon. Now this variable is inside the icon and you can move it around. And you have to do the same on the another single agent. So you put a rectangle here, and you move the but first obviously you make it an icon, and then you can move this variable to the little side here. Now if you go to main, you will still see the connection, and no problem there. Now, let's remember that we put a 5 on the formula here on the variable copy, but you see that both variables move exactly the same way. So this is how you use dependent variables, and this is how you connect one agent to another one. But I'm pretty sure you can only do this with single agents. But what if you have a collection of agents? So a population. Let's create a population of agents. Agent population. And no presentation. And let's have 100 agents here. You cannot make this happen because icons only work on single agents. But if you still want to use the same variable for your population, there's another way to do it, which is less effective in a computational way, like it's slower, you could say. Variable copy, and you can just do here equal to main dot single agent dot variable, and that's how you copy a variable in a population of agents.